1, 2, 3. Zoodisc!
I'm Tannor Johnson. I play for University of Massachusetts Amherst, and I'm number 15.
Tannor Johnson, though working very hard on defense, staying close by, certainly an integral part of UMass on offense and defense.
Yeah, so I was in 8th grade, and my uncle actually played for this team called Rude Boys. They're an old Boston men's team, and they went to Worlds with that club team a bunch of times, and my uncles played with them, and my dad started his college team. So I had a lot of influence back at home. So before I went into my freshman year of college, I went to NUTSI, National Ultimate Training Camp, and my uncle was friends with Tina, and he said that I should go to the camp. So I went to the camp as a scared 8th grader going into freshman year, and kind of fell in love with the sport there, and that was my first take. When I applied to colleges, I actually applied to the top 10 Ultra-World list. I applied to all those colleges because I knew I just wanted to play Frisbee. So, but I picked UMass because it's in-state, it's cheaper for me, but I mean, Zoodisc they're my brothers, they're my guys. Like, we fight tooth and nail and we work really hard together, and it's really fun. Like, no one sees our practices from 9 p.m. to midnight at 22-degree weather outside on our stadium, like breathing cold air. You see the smoke come out, and it's something that I feel like I wouldn't have gotten with other teams, is these guys just grinding all the time. And we have our ups and downs, but you know, we're kind of through it like brothers. Like, even if you get mad at your brother, you fix it and you get over it. You move on. Tina's more of a mental coach with me. She's someone that listened to the problems that I had and really helped me with the mental game. I don't get as stressed as I used to, and I really stay in the zone, and she really makes sure that our energy's there, what we need to be doing is there, and our strategy. Russell is an awesome guy. He played for Ironside. He's very strategic coach. He's very good at defense, and we learn a lot from him on more positioning and strategy, and he does a little more of the line calling, so he sees how we should be playing together a little bit more. And so that's kind of what we get from both of them. My role this year, so I took the fall off to work apprenticeship in Boston, so I did a little bit of more work in the fall, and I'm kind of just back. I'm on the leadership, I'm helping make decisions, but I'm more of a in-game, kind of bring the energy up. I'm more of a player this year, and it's actually really nice to be one. On the field, a really big one for me was to take things in stride. You get so caught up in the moment with a lot of Frisbee games that you find a lot of people getting angry and a lot of people getting upset during games, but you have to realize that we're also all out here to grind and have fun with it. And I think something that's changed me a lot is in these hard moments, in the hard moments of life, of studying for 4 exams in a week or anything like that, those are the moments that not a lot of people can say they really work hard and have, and I think that's a super awesome thing. Being able to push yourself at all points in time and strive to what you want and put yourself in hard situations is the best experience. I think so. And then off the field, I learned how to communicate with a lot more guys that have different perspectives on life. I think with Frisbee, you get a lot of different people that come in and they're from different backgrounds or they're from different situations, and it's awesome to be able to hear them and actually change and adapt based off of what you kind of learn and grow with them. And there are a lot of guys that I would have never met and off the field, and that I've learned so much from, that my gratitude can't show. I would say my biggest win was against Pitt in the quarterfinals nationals in 2017. It was just a super intense game. Pitt brings their family and friends, and it's just one of the hardest fought games I think I've ever played with. No matter how high on a peak you get, no matter how much Ultra World likes to write about you, or you have your friends talking or whatever, I think there's always one more step to get even better. And I think the more you can just push yourself and the more you can grind, the more I can push myself and the more I can grind, I think the better I'll be in the end.